Allow me to turn now to Cambodia. So we have seen in the last 15 years a remarkable growth by 17%. So our question is, so what will be the future, the near future, particularly in terms of inclusion and to lift many people out of poverty in your country, in Cambodia? Excellency.
Thank you, Roster. First of all, I would like to express my thanks and high appreciations to the speech delivered by Excellencies Prime Minister of Malaysia Najib Razak. Responding to your question in relation to the Cambodian economic growth, Cambodia is truly received high progress, the average of 7.7% per annum for 20 successive years. This point, it starts with Cambodia is determined to join ASEAN. And this point, we should also be reminded a bit that interest in the speech of Najib Razak. Where is ASEAN now? That's the point. We should put it as a political point and economic point. 30 years ago, whether all of you here, young or old, have been thinking there will be ASEAN today? Because then, Southeast Asia was divided into two umbrellas. Between one side, ASEAN, and the other side, the Indochina countries, and Myanmar exclusively. We did not know that there will be 10 ASEAN, and that going to be the 11 ASEAN when Timor-Leste joined ASEAN later. But ASEAN has been successful that they reached this stage of unity in the framework of Southeast Asia is under one umbrella. But economy in which Cambodia has reaped is on the point that the initiative of ASEAN integration between old ASEAN with high development with new ASEAN. That is also a part which is related to the economic progress with the level of 7.7% per annum for 20 years. The last few years, even the world economic crisis, and lately there is the Chinese economic slowdown, Chinese and India economic close down, but Cambodia still maintain the economic growth of 7.7%. But what we are concerned is that the ASEAN economic community, there remain many challenges. If we talk about the whole ASEAN market, it's a big economy. But one should not forget that ASEAN consists of the less developed ASEAN country and high developed ASEAN country. In addition to that, ASEAN itself is competing within itself. Raise, for example, in the framework of ASEAN, the 4 countries that have food for export, that are Vietnam, Thailand, Myanmar, and Cambodia. We have food for export. In general, these 4 ASEAN countries and developed countries all compete each other. At the time, the developed country do not have much goods to compete with each other. So that is one part. One part is that each country attract investment, foreign direct investment. So we are also competing each other to get FID. That's the point. We need to find coordination to find a policy that could guarantee there will be such a competition to get one piece of meat. Let's say, for example, at the time, we would like to sell food to outside. Vietnam dropped the price, Thai dropped the price, Cambodia dropped the price, Myanmar dropped the price, and finally, our production have a little profit. At the same time, one should not forget that. Industrial revolution, higher technology today is so advanced, which benefit many countries. That include not just Cambodia and other countries. The IT provide the opportunities for the progress of all. But one should not forget with the risk that could happen, in which it start with industrial revolution or advanced industry. Let's say in the coming time, if there is a finding of the artificial rubber, replacing rubber. Or how about Malaysia that have a rubber plantation, Thai, Indonesia, and Vietnam, Cambodia that have rubber plantation? So what the farmer has to chop down the rubber tree? That is a high risk. So there is a finding of artificial rubber that could replace the natural rubber. Then, because the loss of jobs for many farmers, industrial revolution that use a robot. The more they use a robot, and how about the people that are now employed? They have to think the safety network among ASEAN countries, because ASEAN in Malaysia is a country that's short of labor force. But don't forget that in Philippines, in Vietnam, or in Cambodia, we export labors. That's all the challenges. And Cambodia will continue its effort to maintain economic growth is around 7% and reduce poverty more than 1% per annum. But the point to be taken into consideration is the poverty line, in which the people that have the poverty line and those who drop under the poverty line is so close to each other. So the natural disaster happen more frequent. That cause those who cross the poverty line is easy to drop to under poverty line. That's a point we are now pay attention to. Thank you.